Some of my absolutely favorite tools with ActivInspire is the Drawing the Shape tool and the Fill tool. These are useful for math as well as for some of the things that I do for reading. In first grade, not all of our students know all of their shapes. So at the beginning of the calendar time, we will go over the names of the shapes, such as a circle. I can change the color to be anything that I want as long as I have it down here in my menu. I already have the colors that you see on the screen. So all I need to do is add some new ones. I don't have an oval, so I will draw an oval since I already have the blue one. When I switch to the fill, I can do yellow for the oval, and then students will name the shape of oval as well as the color yellow. This brighter one would work better. We can also draw a hexagon. This is the shape of their tables. So lots of kids already know the name of this shape, but it's also used with pattern blocks. So now I'm going to change the colors to match the pattern blocks. The hexagon is yellow. There isn't an oval one, but I do want it to have a different color from all of the other ones, so I will change that to white. As you can see, there's a ring around my oval, so I change that to match. When you make a mistake, you can go up to Edit and Undo, which is what I just had to do. The trapezoid here is red in the pattern blocks, so I need to turn that red. A triangle is actually a lot smaller with pattern blocks, so I make it look more like the triangle for pattern blocks by making it taller, and then use the corner to shrink it a little bit. And then I can change it to the color green to match the pattern blocks. There isn't a rectangle within pattern blocks or a circle, so those can be any color I'd like them to be. The square for pattern blocks is orange. So within my fill tool, choose orange, go inside of the square, and now it matches. Another handy use for the shapes is for when you're doing adding. So I've taken within the shape tool, you take the rectangle to draw the basic 10 frame shape, fill it with white or any other color you want to. I like to do the white. And then if you use the pen tool, the line is not necessarily going to be straight, but if you come into the shapes and click on the line, you can put it right into the middle and draw those lines to make them look like a 10 frame. Change it to the vertical line to go down. My students love to watch me use this tool, and every single time they are so impressed that my line is straight, and they're always asking me, how did you make that line so straight? And I always tell them, it's the tool. Another use that I have for this tool is when I am reading, whether it's words or with a paragraph. If there are certain words that I want them to focus on, I can use the rectangle, cover up these words. So now we can focus on just these words, and then later on I can either delete the rectangle or slide it down so that I can slowly reveal different words that we will be working on together. The last two tools on the dock that I would like to talk about are the connector tool and insert media. The connector tool gives you the choice of a bunch of different lines that you can use to connect things. So if you want to show that both of these words have EE in them, you can draw the arrow that will demonstrate that there's a connection between those two words. And you can use any of the shapes that they have on here. The Insert Media tool allows you to insert a video that you may have on your computer that you would like to include within the flip chart that you're making. I have here a video that I made. Click Accept. It's in here, and then when you get to the page on your flip chart, all you have to do is click on it. And your video is ready to be watched with any of your students. Now, if you've made a mistake and you've already saved the basic flip chart that you would like, you can also use this tool down at the bottom that looks an awful lot like a red circle, which is what my class refers to it as. Click on that and it gets through everything that you've added since the last time you saved. The spray bottle gives you several different choices on what you can do. Clear annotations gets rid of anything that you've written. Clear objects gets rid of all the shapes and the text. Undo getting rid of it. I don't have a grid to get rid of. You can clear the background so that it goes back to being the white, which is the default color. Or if you clear a page, it gets rid of everything that you've added.